Well, it's a cold night in Seattle, but at the very least, the roof will be shut to shield us from some of that. Tonight, it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the American Felix Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, here he is, King Felix, also known as the King. Big arm, 5-pitch mix, mid to upper 90s fastball, slider, curve, changeup, and split. Some people think he throws too many pitches. Well, I know one thing, this guy's been a good pitcher for a long time, and he is one of the few aces in the game of baseball.
Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch on its way. In there, now the throw. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch, he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Altuve stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Left side. Seager has it. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bullet back up the middle. Gordon is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 1 run on 1. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Man, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Popped him up. Bagwell waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, designated hitter, Nelson.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Cole has his target. Here's his offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So nothing happened. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. The head-to-head history with King Felix. He's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Gonzalez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. Gordon has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting 7.
Here's George Springer, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Pitch out, nothing doing. On the ground for Cano. This could be two. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Here's Robbie Cano now. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so.
Robinson Cano.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hit in the air out to center field. Springer on the run. Makes the play. 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Seager. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he bunched him up a bit as this is lined softly over first. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single. Found some green grass.
Hit out towards second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Evan Gattis now standing in, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Gattis, or El Oso Blanco, as he's referred to in Latin American countries. He was selected in the 23rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Line drive to left. Neuenhuis is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Swing and a liner. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that now batting Kirk Neuenhuis. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Pulled toward right center field. Therefore it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Stepping into the box, Taylor Motter. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
1-2, the count to the Mariners shortstop. The 1-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Cole gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Gosewich playing here in his age 34. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mariners are down in order. They still trail 1-0. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets the glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Digging in for his second at-bat, Marwin Gonzalez. A base hit in his first trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch outside, the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The 1-0. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. And he'll be back in standing up. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Gonzalez rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score, and they lead now by 4. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
In now, George Springer. Strike called. Now the throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Comes set and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Stepping up to the plate, Josh Reddick. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. 4 runs here in this half inning. Lifted in the air to center field. Gordon sprinting after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Striding in, Evan Gattis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's off his leg on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in once again, Kenny Lofton. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And it's quickly 0-2. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Gaddis rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He swings and grounds it to short. Mutter right there, and the run is in to score from third.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield.
It is, D-Roy. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
0-1 the count. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Altuve at second with 2 down. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2, and it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard on the ground to second. Cano has it. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Here's D. Gordon now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like the pitcher that trusts and works off this fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So
leading off for Houston, first baseman number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. Waiting on it is Heredia. 1 out. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher, and clearly he was off his game this evening. Ready for another shot now. Marwin Gonzalez. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Shortstop, Carlos.
First pitch of the at-bat. Seager at third. In time to first, and there are two away.
Center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as you see on the graphic, he's currently third best on this Astros ball club. Coming to the plate now, Josh Reddick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Bouncer to the left side. He's right there. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. One more for the Astros, and it comes on.
Leading off for the Mariners, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Ryan Healy.
First baseman, Ryan Healy.
He's set, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Cano stands at first with 1 out. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. 1 left for Seager. Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
The batter, number 7.
Into the box now, Kenny Lofton. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
So striding forward now, Jose Altuve. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. High and deep to right center. Gordon moves over. 1 away.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Lofton is on his way home. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
We're going to see something pretty special here on show track. Check out the top speed of one of the fastest men in baseball as he goes all the way from first to home to score rather easily. That's about as good as it gets in the speed category right there.
1 ball, no strikes to count. high fly ball out to deep right field. Heredia going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, that last at bat.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! So that was the third home run for these guys today.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2. A shot down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. And he fouls this one off. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Looking up is Heredia, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. George Springer puts 2 on the board with that home run. 8th home run on the season for him as the blowout continues.
Well, sometimes runs come in bunches, and that's definitely the case in this inning. That's 3, count them, 3 home runs in this frame alone. 4 for the game. Did someone throw a home run derby they didn't tell me about? Sure looks that way.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, and he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying in. And
the second baseman is there to make the play, and that in. Taylor Motter steps into the box. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Tuffy Gozowicz becomes out number 2 this inning. Popped him up. Correa over to his left. And that's the 3rd out. Mariners are down in order, but this one's pretty much over. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
So striding in, Jose Altuve. He flew out in his last at bat. From the stretch. Missed with a slider.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
Gordon has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Third baseman, number 2.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Alex Bregman. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
First baseman, number 5.
Ready for another chance? Jeff Bagwell. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point, and he's back easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit.
The left fielder, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And that last at-bat, when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 2 left for the Astros, but they're still on cruise control, 14-0. That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ground ball right side. Oh, look at the sliding stop on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more.
Leading off for the Astros, shortstop, Carlos Correa. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mariners, number 39.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling.